and hang up the headgear.
It's no secret these are all talented student athletes, all excelling in the classroom and certainly setting the stage to excel in the real world, so to speak, Mike, as we're underway in the 141 bracket.
Yeah, 141 pounds, Matt Kazimir of Columbia facing off against Ian Oswalt of Brown. Oswalt had a tough go last night against LIU at 141, dropping a close decision. And for Kazimir, he had himself a tough loss against Bucknell last weekend. A good shot there denied by Oswalt as Kazimir trying to be the aggressor, and good work there on the action from Oswalt to get his right arm up and deny Kazimir on the entry and prevent what could have been a takedown attempt. Kazimir last night, a 10-2 major decision over Joe Cangro of Harvard in a match that really came right down to the wire. An 18-17 win for Harvard. A lot of decisions. There were only a couple of falls last night. In fact, just the one fall, which was Dante Frinzi over Angelo Rini. And again, Rini, who just lost to Hunter Adrian, was pinned last night. So it's been a tough weekend for the reigning second team All-Ivy at 133. Here we are at 141. Again, we started in the basement, worked our way up. Nick Babin of Columbia getting the 6 points for 125. The Bears not weighing anyone in with Shane Hansen-Ashworth injured. Oswalt with some good action there, denying Kazimir. And, this could be one of those matches that, Jake, if Oswalt can keep wrestling, we're down to a minute 15 left here, it could come down to the strategy of the escape points, the takedowns, and how wrestlers set up in the second and third round. Referee Eric Boucher coming over, and that's going to be a takedown for Oswalt, driving Kazimir down to the mat.
It's the hardest takedown we've seen in this very early portion of the match. Oswalt coming off a tough one himself last night.
Good mat return there for Ian Oswalt.
Pretty even through the first 2 minutes, and then Oswalt, the final minute of this first round here, he's really set himself up nicely.
Yeah, I think he saw something, and we'll maybe get another look at that takedown of Kazimir. It almost as though he sees something, Kazimir getting out. Kazimier's got his head down. They come back up top, and watch the quickness there. He just outmuscles him.
That was sheer power right there from Oswalt.
Oswalt trying to get belly to back here, keep Kazimir pinned down to the mat. About a half minute left here, first period. 6-3, the match score. Again, Columbia starting with the 6 because of 125. Kazimir trying to stand out of it. And in a position there where he could have rolled back for reversal points. Kazimir, a year ago, was an NCAA qualifier, finishing second at the Easterns a year ago.
He's qualified twice in his career.
And that'll take us to the end of the first period. I got to tell you, on the season, that may be one of the best periods of wrestling we've seen out of Ian Oswalt, who on the season, 5 wins, 10 losses, and he chooses neutral to start the second period.
Well, he did a good job coming out of a neutral spot to take control near the end of the first round. So I definitely see the logic there. He sees something with Kazimir.
Well, and also, I mean, the riding time not necessarily an issue yet. And I think you're also looking at it and saying, if you're on the bottom, there may be an upper body strength advantage for Kazimir that Oswalt has identified. And he doesn't feel like, he wants to give back. And he's got another takedown! And he almost had back points!
Oswalt has been very stealthy in his approach. He's waiting for the perfect moment both times, and he has 2 takedowns now of Kazimir.
Kazimir is going to get his way up, but Oswalt going to try. Nope, there's the escape point. So Oswalt leading this one by a 4-1 score, which means Kazimir's got to go to work. So far, we got a whistle. And I think they're going to, again, adjust the headgear, bring him back to neutral. The official saw something he didn't like. Our center referee, Eric Boucher, David Capone is on the fringe, helping with the timekeeping. And Oswalt, good job denying again the shot of Kazimir. With 45 ticks left here, riding time at 1:19 here in this second period.
Yeah, Oswalt protecting his ankles. That's where Kazimir was going, very low on the shin, but Oswalt using his good leverage, keep him off, and at the very least, working towards a stalemate here for the rest of the second round. Oswalt, of course, he medaled at the Pennsylvania State Championships all 4 years he competed. He's ranked 17th overall in the state of Pennsylvania at one point, when 166 and 24 his prep career. He's a well-rounded athlete too, Mike. He also competed in cross country and tennis. So he's got the stamina from the cross country. He's got good hand-eye coordination from tennis.
And he's got a 4-1 lead after the first and second period here at 1:41. Kazimir is going to choose bottom, not a surprise. He's going to try for a quick escape. A quick escape here for Kazimir would make it 4-2. Again, the riding time not yet locked in. Jordan Lean talking things over on the bench. Seemingly pretty pleased with how this one has gone out so far. Good job by Oswalt to come cross-face and then rolls Kazimir back. Kazimir trying to get to his backside and step out of the hold from Oswalt, and he will get the escape point. So after the bottom choice, Kazimir with a chance to tie here, down 4-2. And off the mat, they tumble.
Kazimir looked like he was ready to lift Oswalt up, and he runs out of space. That was probably the strongest move we've seen from Kazimir in terms of going up instead of down. His first couple of attempts have been down around the shins, the ankles. This time he goes right at the middle. And again, just deadlocked. Guys are very evenly matched.
Still even, 1:10 left in. Oswalt trying to drive him down. They're spinning towards the outside of the mat. Oswalt trying to kick back, and we'll have a whistle.
It's getting too close. Good call by the officials. Too close to the perimeter.
And you can hear the coaching staff saying wrestle forward, because Kazimir, you know, if you're wrestling backward, that could give an opening for Kazimir's shot, which we've already seen is pretty quick, pretty stealthy. And again, Oswalt trying to deny Kazimir. I'd have to argue this would be the biggest win of Oswalt's career. He's in trouble, and Oswalt is going to be taken down. So Kazimir gets the 2 to tie the score at 4. However, the riding time may come off the clock. There's about 25 seconds left in the period, and a minute. You can see the riding time ticking down. So Oswalt will lose that riding time point if he can't. If he escapes, he gets a point anyways. But riding time was not locked in. That was a timely takedown for Kazimir.
Kazimir locking Oswalt in with his legs right now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And Matt will bring us back to our second consecutive overtime match. It'll come down to a takedown in overtime. All-time, Brown leading the series with Columbia, 37 wins. I'm sorry, Columbia leading the series, 38 wins, and against 28 losses.
It's been close historically.
It has. And Kazimir, does he have the takedown? He does not yet have control. Still neutral, says the official. Oswalt, it's going to be, there's the takedown. He got him. So Kazimir, that's a gutsy come-from-behind win in overtime for Matt Kazimir to get his hand raised. As really, I thought Oswalt for the better part of the first period and a half, that was his match to lose. And then, Oswalt going through the wall, very upset. But I'll tell you,